All right, hello, hello. Okay, let's do this. All right. Okay, hello guys. Sorry, just give me a moment because the link is wrong. Yeah, thank you for those of you that have just connected. I'm sorry that the link is wrong. There was a problem with the video, so I'm going to change the link. So just bear with me for a moment. Okay, wait just a moment. All right, I must apologize for the connection problem. I don't know why it wasn't working the first time. Yeah, you might be wondering what this is. This is the connection software. So just bear with me. This is the first time I've ever done something like this. So this is something new. So just wait a moment. All right, just wait a moment. Okay. All right, here we go. This is something new. Just wait a moment. Yeah, you can hear the notifications on my iPad. All right. Now, what I need to do is I need to email this link to everybody because the video that I've put in Google Classroom is wrong. That was the wrong video. So I need to change the link. So just give us a moment. Okay. Right. All right, sorry guys. Next time, if I do it again for next week, I'll make sure I test it. So I need to test it a few times. I don't know why it wasn't working that time, but I'm sure I'll pick it up for next time. All right, now if you just bear with me, if you guys would like to talk to each other, just chat to each other right now. Have a chat and all right, so just have a chat just to begin. I'll be with you guys in just a moment. I've just got to fix the email. So bear with me, bear with me. Right, okay, let's see. Oops. Lesson to learn about technology, guys. If something goes wrong, you've got to have a plan B. That's really important. If something goes wrong, you've got to have a backup plan. And I want to welcome all of you that were able to come to this lesson. Thank you so much for making it. I really appreciate this. I know times are difficult and times are really tough, but we'll get there in the end. Okay, so yeah, I wish nothing but the best. All right, so, all right. All right, let's get this video. Hi guys, how are we doing? How many people? Oh, we got 55 people. Wow, that's amazing. Oh, good. All right, look, just for the... You can hear me typing really fast. All right. Oh, okay, rock and roll. I must apologize as well. We had some problems. Are you ready? Are you ready? 3, 2, 1. Woo! All right, here we go. Now, this is good. Now, I'm going to turn off the webcam in just a moment. First and foremost, okay, welcome to this live video. This is the very first time. I have never done anything like this before. And I'm really interested to know, look, there's the chat. I'm very interested to know how you guys are getting on with your online learning. And by the way, if you're wondering where my face is, there you go. Right. I'm kind of sweating a little bit because I'm kind of nervous. I've never done something like this before. So, okay. So, welcome to the ICT lesson that we're going to have online. Now, one thing I want to mention, just a couple of rules, okay? Number one, even though we're going to be quite relaxed, oh, mind you, this might confuse people. One thing that I do have to mention, please do keep the language clean in the chat, because everything that we see on this chat is going to be recorded. Everything we see on this chat is going to be monitored. So please refrain from any bad language. Okay, this is all about being a digital citizen. This is all about being a good person. Right, now, thank you so much again for those of you that have connected. How many people do we actually have? Look, I'm steaming up. It's unbelievable. Right, I am a bit nervous, so I'm going to try and calm my nerves somewhat. All right, now, let's see. Now, as far as I know, we have 86 people connected, and I have to say that's almost a record. I've never had anything of that magnitude ever before, so that's pretty cool. Oh, hey, Haida. Right, now, without further ado, I'd like to just get started because, as you know, we only have, like half an hour to do these lessons, so there's not a great deal of time. So if you just bear with me. Right, I'm just going to turn off the webcam because it gets a bit irritating after a while. All right, so right now, this is my first display, and this is my second display. So I have a 2-display system. Now let's go to a web browser. Okay, I need to have a web browser online. So please, guys, if you could just pay attention, I would really appreciate it. Now, if we take a look at the screen right here, can everybody see the screen? All right, hey guys, can everybody see the screen? All right. You'll notice on the right-hand side, there is a QR code. You see here? This, hi Miss Fong. This QR code, if you don't know how to get to the Google Classroom, just scan that code or simply go to classroom.google.com and find the Super Junior ICT class. I have to say that this class is not an ordinary ICT class. This is a special class for all S1, S2, and S3. Even if you are doing ICT for Cycle 2, this is not necessarily the same ICT. So this is a special ICT for all the junior forms. All right, we're going to be using this time to help people. This is for Form 1. So to answer Meet's question, I'm going to get my, just so you know it's me. So just to answer Meet's question, this is for Form 1, for Form 2, and for Form 3. So you are in the right place if you can see my face. All right, now, without further ado, I'd like to just get straight into the work. So in Google Classroom, you can see, oops, let's just get rid of that. So we go to Super Junior ICT, we go to Classwork, and in Classwork, you'll see I'm putting all kinds of materials for you guys. Anything that you can use in order to help you guys learn a little bit better, it's all there. I will talk to you about the typing skills one. Hopefully we'll have enough time to, to get that done. But first, I'd like to, I know I'm talking too much, I'm used to that. And forgive me if I miss your comments, because there's like one comment every second, but do try to cool it a bit. Okay, now here, what we'd like to know from you is this. By the way, I'm going to switch to the second display, right? Notice my face is gone. Oh, excuse me, I'm not clicking properly. There we go. We'd like to know from you, how exactly are you using technology for online learning? And what kind of difficulties are you having right now? Because as you know, we've got this virus that's been going around, and because of that, we're not able to get to the school. We can't have the we can't have the regular teaching and learning at school. So we have to do it online. Some of you may like it, some of you maybe not as much, but the main issue is Do you have the right technology for learning? All right, let's move forward slightly. So first and foremost, let's ask the universal question. And the universal question is, what is technology? So what is technology? Normally, I would use my iPad to make notes and I would put it on the screen, but it's just too much happening right now. So maybe next week I'll use the iPad. But for now, I'm just going to keep things very, very simple. Back to display 2. So what is technology? So some of you like to use Facebook Live, and mind you, can I please remind you that everything that you type on the chat is going to be recorded. Okay? All right. So, technology. Someone comes up to you. This may be some question. I'm sure I've asked my kids this millions of times. What is technology? I've asked my S1s. The S1 students that are doing ICT, this was the first question I asked them at the beginning of the lesson. By the way, can you guys hear my voice okay? If there's any problem with the microphone, or you can't hear my voice, please tell me. I really need to know this. Okay? So we say, no, I'm going to get my face back on. There we go. So technology, electronic device, something that uses electricity to operate. Yep, that's good. Very good answer from Julian. Technology is made by humans to do things simple, right? Simple pimple. Things that we can use in order to make our lives better. For example, are we doing online learning? What is the purpose of online learning? I think. Right. Theo, you didn't copy and paste that. Okay, right. Technology is technology. Right, wonderful. Okay. Any other, I'm just going through some of the messages right now, so just bear with me. Yeah, it's quite a bit. How many people do we have connected? Very expensive, Anson Pang says. Right, okay. Okay. I see. Sorry, what do you mean by I heard echo? What does that mean? Are you talking about echo with the microphone, or is that someone's name? I don't know, tell me. Yeah, thank you, Meet. That's really awesome. Now, because time is a little bit short, I want to just go through the task, right, so to speak. Hey, Joshua. Listen, don't fret and don't panic too much. I'm sweating because I'm nervous. Don't fret and don't panic too much about the work, because I know you guys are really swamped up with work, but we hope that everything that we do for you, it serves a purpose. But you're doing this for yourself. This is for your learning. All right? Right now, what we're doing now is using technology to connect everybody together. We're connecting people together even though we're not in the same campus. Okay, let's just go to these questions. And by the way, thank you so much to those of you that managed to do the questions last night or this morning. I really appreciate that you did your homework, although the deadline's not till next Monday, but in any case, the deadline's not till Monday the 10th of February. Okay, so there is the deadline. Okay, let's go to the next slide. Okay, if we could. All right, am I doing this right? Yep, okay. So 4 questions. Oh, Miss Fong. Wow, technology is a fantastic way for us to communicate with one another. It is currently the fastest way we're getting information. Beautiful, love it. Patrick, technology can be the knowledge of techniques, processes based on scientific investigation. Okay, cool. So, just want to cut right to the chase about the just a little piece of work we'd like to find out on how you are using your technology. So 4 questions, as you can see. First one, what kind of technology are you using for online learning? That means, if I can open the window, are you using a laptop, a desktop, a phone, an iPad? What exactly are you using? Because I will say one thing. They are not, even though they are all computers, they are not all the same. They don't all function the same way. We know input, process, output, storage, yes. But in terms of running software, they're a little different. When we'd like to know from you, because not everybody has a MacBook, a Windows computer, right? Everybody has a different kind of computer. And we want to make sure that if we assign new materials for you, you'll be able to do it. For example, if I said to you guys, okay, you're going to do some Arduino activity. It's very difficult to do if you have one of these. Very difficult. It's even more difficult, funnily enough, if you have one of these. Okay? Because Arduino, programming the robots, really, you need to have a proper desktop or laptop computer. All right. Okay, sorry, I'm just catching up on your comments. Again, I'm sorry if... oh gosh, McDonald's ice cream machine. All right, second one. I just want to get through this quickly. Second question. How are you using this technology for learning? So guys, please be very specific as to how you're using this technology. You could say, well, yeah, I'm using the technology to do my homework, but how are you using it? Do be specific and try to be deep about it, because the information you give us is going to help us. Now, case in point, Meet says, Meet doesn't have a computer. So Meet, what kind of technology are you using? What are you using right now to talk to us? So what kind of technology are you using? Potato. Yeah. Someone's playing too much Portal 2. Oh, okay. What time is it? Wow, it's 4:01. Time flies when you're having fun, man. All right, second question. How are you using this? No, sorry, we answered that question. My bad. Question 3. Are there any problems with the technology you're using right now? Now, I'm not going to be able to answer all the questions for the sake of time. I mean, your questions. But what I will do, I will give you my kind of suggestions. As I've said, if your teacher assigns you a task, you might be living in a country where Google is blocked, or Facebook is blocked, or Dropbox is blocked. All right, we sort of know which country we're kind of talking about. But there are times when you don't have access to the Wi-Fi, you don't have access to the technology. Or, for example, if you're asked to make something in Minecraft, maybe we're going to give you a Minecraft task and you're going to build something. The problem is, the Minecraft is only for Windows. I know that there's a smartphone version, but there's lots of different versions of Minecraft. You might not be able to use the Windows version because you only have one of these. So that can be a problem. Also, maybe computer's too slow, not enough memory, you know, the same kind of stuff we hear all the time. Not enough memory, there's no battery, my mother and father confiscated my computer because I was being naughty. We hear this all the time. Be that as it may, those are problems, and you should put that down for question 3. Okay. China is one of them, but there are other countries in the world where YouTube and Google are blocked. It's not just the mainland. There are other countries. There are other countries. Okay. All right. Alan Billy 0528 says he can't hear. Can somebody talk to him and ask him why he can't hear? Maybe he's got speaker problems or something. All right, number 4. You guys are learning online. Not just in this lesson, but you're learning online through different means, different subjects. Are you having problems learning with technology through those subjects, even though it's only the second day? Are you having problems? And if you're having problems, how can we make the experience better? North Korea, yes, there's quite a lot of restrictions in North Korea. I've never been to North Korea, but you hear a lot about the restrictions. Certain countries, I don't talk too much about this, but certain countries have certain religious beliefs. For example, certain countries, if they mock a certain person in the monarchy, either a king or a queen, that can block the entire YouTube, and it's happened. Some countries are quite restrictive about these things. I won't have time to talk about that. Maybe another time I'll talk about it. But yeah, we'd like to know all this information. Okay, we would like to know. Now, how to collect all this information? I want to just get through this. Okay, so we're going to answer the questions using Google Classroom. And again, thank you so much to those of you that have done this. Okay, so let me show you how to get on. Now I'm going to take a break from my face just for a moment. All right, can you guys all hear me? No news is good news. All right, so what we do is go to classroom.google.com and let's just start from the very beginning. Is there anyone here using their mobile phone for this video? Who is using their mobile phone for this video right now? Right, okay. Awesome. Right, now, Google Classroom, we're going to go to, wow, 311 students. Some of you have just joined just now. So what you do, go to Super Junior ICT, go to Classwork, and go to, we'll get to typing skills. We might have a bit of time. Go to how am I using technology for online learning? Go to assignment, answer the questions. Okay? Well done to the 24 people that have handed in their work. If we could have a look. I don't want to embarrass people, but I'll just pick one, for example. So Pakdik, how can we use technology for learning? Right, let's have a look. What kind of technology are you using for online learning? I use computer and mobile phone to have online learning. I use Google Classroom for subject learning. Also, I use technology to use search things. So you're researching online. Any problems with the technology? No. How can your online learning experience be fun? Get more fun. So in other words, you want the learning to be more engaging. Okay, all right, I think that's good. Let's go back a bit. Let's go to the classwork again. So just to do the work now, I'm going to sign in with my student account. So just give us a moment. Is there anyone here that cannot see the screen very well? Is the resolution too blocky? Is it really hard to read? Please let me know. Please let me know if the resolution's too blocky. This video should be in HD, not 4K, because my camera does not support that. All right, hello, testing 1 2. Can you hear me? All right, testing 1 2. Can you hear me? Hello. All right, can you guys hear me? Testing 1 2. This is not the first time. Okay, we're back on. Good. This is not the first time it's crashed, and we have 100 users connected, so that's pretty awesome. All right, hold on. I can hear you, but I can't see you. Excusez-moi, monsieur and mademoiselle. Sorry, just give us a moment. It just disrupts the flow. You can see the chat on the screen, right? Look at that, look at this. Watch this. Whoa! I'm having too much fun. All right, let's go back to Super Junior. We want display, this one, okay. What do we want this one? Oh, that one. Okay, that will do. Right, so what we do is we go to classwork. go to the assignment, answer the questions, right? And down at the bottom, right? Really simple, like please do pay attention, okay? So go to assignment, answer the questions. Down here, you'll see a Google Doc. You don't need to create a new Google Doc. You can just press that one, just like what we do in normal ICT lessons. Just you just go in and just answer the questions. That's all you have to do, right? If you don't want to type the questions manually, just copy and paste, right? And then just answer the questions. If you want to put some pictures, do you remember how to put the pictures? Insert image, search the web, okay? If you want to make it a bit fun, no problem. There you go, just drop a picture on if you think that makes it good. Awesome, just do it, man, do it. Okay, just do it. Anyway, you get the idea. All right, so once that is done, press the turn in button, so hand in the homework like there, and the deadline will be next Monday to get that done. Don't stress too much about it. This is really just for us to know a little bit more about you. Hey, so again, let me just give you the, excusez-moi. So the work submission deadline down at the bottom, like right there, 10th of February, Monday, all right? And by the way, is anyone here in my Cycle 2 ICT class? If you are in my Cycle 2 ICT class, then just say you're in my class. Okay, anyway, for what it's worth, I'll just do this quickly. I know I'm going to be going over time, but you are obliged to leave if you can. All right. Anyway, if you are in my Cycle 2 class, I understand this is not for everybody, okay? But if you are in my ICT class, S1, S2, or S3, like right now, including Mr. Shum's class, by the way, for S3, go to code.org. You need to sign in with your school email address. So go to Google, and then student email address. All right, and you might get, this is actually for the S3. This is not for S1 and S2. And some of you may have done this before, but all you have to do is go through the different activities. You can learn all these programming concepts, and when you finish them, after you finish an activity, it will turn green, and that way I know that you finished that part and I will give you a mark for it. This is only for my Cycle 2 students. Every other student, you don't have to worry about this, okay? But please check your email. Do check your email. Do not come to me and say, Mr. Marriott, I don't have email. I don't know what to do. Okay, but I will check again next week, but I'll send another email before that. Right, now, something a little bit fun. Does anyone have any questions before we move any further? Because we're going to be finishing pretty soon. So does anyone have any questions whatsoever? All right, I'm just going to go through the comments. I know I'm missing the comments and so forth, so just wait a moment. I'm going to try and go through the backlogs. Hold on. Okay. Well, hold on just a moment. When I say Cycle 2, I mean, are you doing Cycle 2 for ICT right now? You know, before we had the school closures. Like, for example, Meet is in Cycle 2, QQ is in Cycle 1, Sean Kong is in Cycle 2, Joshua is in Cycle 2, right? Tell me if I'm wrong. If I'm wrong, just say I'm wrong. And those of you that haven't done ICT yet, you'll be in Cycle 3. Okay. Right, okay. Now, just real quick, this is a little bit of a bonus, but how are you guys with your typing? with your typing skills? How are you? We have this really great website called typing.com, and you can use this to practice typing. Typing.com, all right? So I'm pointing the wrong way. The link is down at the bottom. Let's get rid of this QR code. Sorry, this is so irritating. It's like, boom, boom, like that. That's awesome. This is a website that you can use to practice your typing. And let's have a look at it. Let's give it a try, shall we? So, right, so what I do, I go to student login on the top left, right corner, log in with Google. Right, I've already signed in, so you can do all of the activities. You can also do some games as well. Like if you go to the top, look, there's all these games. Oh, look at this game. Remember this game, Z-Type? We played that a lot in ICT lessons at school. Wow, okay. We'll just quickly give it a go. I would recommend you try this because a lot of you need some help to learn how to type fast. So this is a really good tool for you. Let's just see if we can... There's an assessment at the bottom. If I just do this, let's see. Okay, now what I do is I've got my keyboard. So I'm going to start typing. You need to put your fingers where it says, like so, for example, the faster you drive, the more fuel you're using. Enter. Oh, I messed it up. The optimum speed. I'm going to use my LTPSS voice. The optimum speed on the highway is 55 miles per hour. Authorities are again considering setting 55 miles per hour as the... I'm so bad. Limit on all highways in an effort to mandate fuel conservation. If they do that, you'll be well ahead of the game. I'm almost done, guys. Just bear with me. On some highways in West Texas, you can legally drive 80 miles per hour. Gas mileage drops dramatically. I'm just nervous. At this speed, don't drive erratically. Strive for... Let's have a big screen. Okay, good. Let's do this. Strive for smooth starts and stops. Pick a lane and stay in it without weaving in and out of traffic. All right. No, I'm not doing very well today, sadly. Seasons. River rafting in Colorado is one of the most sought-after activities, and there are multiple whitewater rafting trips. Oops. Problem is, I'm taking up all your time. It's not fair on you guys. I'm sorry. Most popular Colorado River rafting excursions run through the Arkansas River and include Bighorn, Sheep Canyon, the Royal Gorge, and a number of smaller rivers. Okay, tell you what, I think that's pretty much all the time we have. So I'm going to have to wrap up here, guys, because I don't want to take up too much of your time, all right? Because the lesson is actually over. So, all right, so guys, listen, thank you so much for your time. Please just remember, can you please get these questions all finished? So do answer these 4 questions in the Google Classroom and make sure that you meet the deadline. And the deadline, mind you, is 10th of February, next Monday. Okay, are there any questions before we shut this stream off? Wow. All right. Okay, right. Okay, anyway. Well, thank you so much, guys, for all your time. That was not too bad for the first effort. Hopefully next week it will be a little bit better. So, yeah, just get the work done, and I'll see you again soon. So, take care, and goodbye. Thank you, and see you soon.